Here's the list of 20 advanced finger actions. Grasp. Meaning, to quickly take something in your hands and hold it firmly. For example, she grasped the rope tightly. He grasped the opportunity. Pinch. Meaning, to press something, especially skin, strongly between two hard surfaces. For example, she pinched her brother's cheek. He pinched the cloth to make it tighter. Flick. Meaning, to move or hit something with a short, sudden movement of the finger. For example, flick the switch to turn on the light. She flicked the paper airplane. Stroke. Meaning, to move your hand or fingers gently over something. For example, she stroked the cat's fur. He stroked the guitar strings. Poke. Meaning, to push a finger or pointed object quickly into something. For example, poke the fire to make it burn. He poked his head out of the window. Rub. Meaning, to press against something with repeated movement. For example, rub the sore muscle. She rubs her eyes tiredly. Scratch. Meaning, to drag your nails across the skin. For example, scratch the itch on your arm. He scratches his head in confusion. Clap. Meaning, to hit your hands together to make a sound. For example, clap for the performer. They clap their hands in joy. Tap. Meaning, to hit something lightly with your finger or hand. For example, tap the button to start. She taps her foot to the music. Wave. Meaning, to raise your hand and move it side to side. For example, wave goodbye to your friend. She waves at the camera. Point. Meaning, to extend a finger to indicate direction. For example, point to the map. He points to the door. Click. Meaning, to make a short sharp sound with your finger or hand. For example, click the mouse to start. She clicks her tongue in disapproval. Snap. Meaning, to make a sharp cracking sound or break suddenly. For example, snap the twig in half. He snapped his fingers to get attention. Twist. Meaning, to turn something around a central point. For example, twist the lid off the jar. She twists her hair into a ponytail. Pull. Meaning, to move something toward yourself. For example, pull the rope to open the curtain. He pulls the door open. Push. Meaning, to move something away from yourself. For example, push the door open. She pushes the cart forward. Stab. Meaning, thrusting a hand or object sharply forward. For example, he practiced stabbing with fake knife. The actor made a dramatic stab motion in play. Drop. Meaning, to let something fall. For example, drop the ball to the ground. She drops her keys on the floor. Lift. Meaning, to raise something upward. For example, lift the heavy box. He lifts the weights at the gym. Squeeze. Meaning, to press something tightly together. For example, squeeze the lemon for juice. She squeezes his hand tightly. Thank you for watching.